Alright guys, so this is a little bit of a different one. We're going to do a box reveal today. I bought this cheap beep chainsaw. I was up late one night and I clicked it. I was on one of those emu ads, one of those birds, and I saw this thing for like 75 bucks. I didn't wait very long. I waited like a week or two, and they sent this thing to me. I want to see how this thing runs. It says that it's a 62cc chainsaw. I'm hoping this thing doesn't blow up on me. Maybe you'll see, maybe you won't. Let's find out. 75 bucks. A little saw blade thing. Motor truck going by. Oh, let's see what happens. Kids are coming up. See how loud they're going to be. I didn't think the bar was with it, but the bar is actually with it. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Boy, that's heavy. That's heavy. The bar must be in it. Sure is. That's cool. We'll check that out in a minute. You know what? We'll check this out in a minute. Let's check the quality on this. They're calling this thing the Salem Master. There it is. That's all right. Okay. It's pretty heavy. Feels good. And real quick, before I get too many haters about the whole, why are you not being American? Why aren't you buying Chinese? Well, listen. Do you know where Husqvarna's from? Yeah, we're not going to talk about still, but do you know where Husqvarna's from? I'm pretty sure that's like Sweden, right? That's not America. So, 75 bucks. 75 bucks. Let's go back to the box. Treasure box. Gave this little cool mixing jar. It's cool. Alright. Put that down there. Shipping stuff. Chain. Check the quality of that chain out. Okay. I think I gotta put that together, okay. Feels real like toy plasticky. We'll see how long it takes to break it. Maybe it's durable. Okay, take that, throw it over there. There it is, guys. Little toolkit kit. What do they got inside this toolkit? Probably the common normal stuff, right? I know you want to get to that other thing, right? Huh? You can click forward if you want. Just fast forward that thing. Then you don't get to see the goodies. Okay. Just drop something. I'll give you a little file for it. We'll see. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's huskier than I thought. The box felt really light, but that's not bad. Okay. Not bad. Let's get it out of the bag so you can see it better, huh? Wow, look at that thing. It's so bright orange. I don't know if you can make out the picture of that, but look how orange that thing is. Let's see it. That doesn't look bad. It looks kind of cool. Let's see the other side. Okay. Alright. This is some bright orange. It's a little different than the Husky, obviously, but we're going to see what happens on this thing. What's this exhaust look like? Alright, let's stop the tire kicking and get this thing put together. Overall, that's cool. That's what's in the package. I'm gonna have to get a stand or something to put this thing together, but that's cool. Now, so what's in this thing? Now, you wanna go put it together? I think that's all that's in here. Okay. So that's that. I'm gonna go put this thing together real quick, or get a stand or something. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put this thing together. Let's make sure we put this thing on forward. Tiny chuck on it. They got this little tiny chuck. I'm gonna put that on there. That wiggle. If you don't know about that wiggle, check out my other video on chain tensioning. Boom. There it is. Honestly, I'm pretty surprised about this thing. There's some things that I noticed that seem to be pretty cool. Otherwise, I don't really know how some of the other things are going to work out. Let's talk about a couple of those things right now. The first thing I like is about the color. But to be honest with you, that all wears. The color doesn't really do anything for us at all. It makes our eyes feel good, but that's it. So, this handle, it has these little grippies on it. It's not as straight. It's got this ergo shape to it when you're holding it. It makes it feel real nice. It honestly is heavier than I thought it would be. It feels a lot more sturdy than I thought it would be. The plastic, I don't know about the plastic. The plastic may break. I have no idea what kind of this. I'm going to look inside of this thingy here and see what we got going on. One thing I did notice when I was looking through this a little bit was it says 25 to 1. It says for the first 20 hours, 20 to 1 mix ratio with fuel. And then after 25 hours, after 20 hours, run 25 to 1. So we're going to do that. We're going to go with the recommendations on this thing. It's a bigger saw. It's a 62cc. That's what it says. We're going to see what kind of power we can pull out of it. It does have an oiler down here. That's nice. Or an oiler adjustment. How much comes out for the bar. Lock definitely works. That seems pretty tight, so I'm going to probably lube that up first. Seems a little too tight for my likings right now. I haven't run it around once yet, so we might as well get some grease in there before we run it. Whoa. The wind just took us. So obviously this is a little tight. I do see it's rather shoddy workmanship. I mean, there's a paint drip right here. Like, this is not on there very well. All this is going to wear off. The plastic may break. The handle looks cool. The looks of it, they're neat. Okay? That's about it. That's how I feel. I don't know what, honestly, this is. I'm going to have to look in the little book. I don't know if it's like a priming button or just a thing for nothing. Oh, it's for anti-shock. It looks like it's just, there's another one on this side. It's just for vibrations. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. I haven't checked that out yet. Now first, let's finish the outside. And I think that's honestly it. The grip, the handle's gripped. It feels nice, okay? I don't like this. I think that's cheap. You can obviously tell the China-made old school switch on that. I don't like that switch at all. We may try to update that in a future video. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think this is cool? Do you think a little button switch up and down? There's slider ones. What do you think? What do you think on a safety switch here? I want to know how long this thing's really going to last me. That's the real truth. I hope it doesn't blow up on me. Like, on me specifically. If it blows up, that'd make great footage, but I don't know about blowing up on me. I haven't even tried to pull it yet. Okay, so it has like it feels like it has like a, It feels like it has maybe like an easy pull start. Yeah, so it feels like it has like an easy pull start or something like that, like this, right? Where it's going to help us pull it. I don't want to pull it too much because there's no fuel or anything in it right now. So let's go inside. That feels kind of cheap. We'll see. Okay. It's reusable and it's washable. It's not like a fabric one, which I don't know how that's going to work. What do you guys think? That's another thing to throw in the comments. Do you prefer these reusable kind like this that you can blow out? It has like, it's more nylon-y, or a fabric style that you kind of just use and then throw out so that you don't have a new one? Do you have any luck with ones like this? If you have, make sure you do throw that down there so I can hear. Other than that, that's what we got in there. I'm not going to take everything apart right now, but if that's something you guys do want to see, the inside of this thing, just tell me. Let's go. We'll take it all apart. I'm going to go mix up some fuel. I'm going to use this cool little handy dandy thing they have here. Fuel mixing canister.
First, fill the gasoline on the scale marked 576.92. Then fill the oil until the scale marked 600. Shake the mixture, then fill into the tank.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do exactly what that just said, because these guys, they know what they're talking about. It says fill gasoline to here. To this line. Can you see that real good? But either way, it's right about where my finger is. Fill it up to here, and then fill the oil the rest of the way. That's 25 to 1. That's what we're going to do in this thing right now. All right, so I got this fluid mixed up, but remember when I told you it says shake the mixture, then fill? I've never heard of shaking this stuff, so just give it a good swirl around. I don't know about too many bubbles inside of that. And don't shake this one, because it is way not good for you. And I went over the line, so I had to do some adjustments, but that's what we're working with. So what I'm going to do right away is I'm going to go and put this at max. It says this way, counterclockwise for max open. So I'm going to max open it, because it makes more sense to be open. Is that all the way open? And it is closed. It's not. This doesn't turn very much. Look, it's like a quarter of a turn. Maybe a half turn. Maybe it goes a full turn. Not even. It's like a half a turn. So we're gonna go max. That's what we want. Okay. Now we're just gonna guzzle this in there. I'm sure I'm gonna make a mess, man. I filled it up too full. Let me go get a funnel. Oh, look at that big mess I made. Look at that big mess I made. Don't do that. You can't fix stupid, all right? Now look at the picnic table. I'm dripping it everywhere all over this thing. Now I'll tell you what, honestly, I'm glad that I dumped some, because there wouldn't have been enough in here for that. Because I overfilled that thing. But I would hate to go and remix this thing all the time, so I wouldn't use this. I'm not going to use this. This is junk. Who would ever carry this around with them? Maybe for like, I don't know, I guess if you're not for this thing, like this takes a lot of fuel. But I didn't want to spill it, and the reason I didn't want to spill it, because now I can't check for leaks as well as easy. So now I gotta wait for this thing to dry off and then tip it back over, and then we'll be able to check for leaks. Now let's get some juice on this side. Not spill it all the way, huh? I'm gonna pay real close attention down here and not up the camera, right? So I don't spill it this time. Need to make sure of that, because this thing doesn't have that big of a tank. I have to make sure where we're flowing. It actually has a pretty large tank rather than... Whoop, see? And that's what I did. I did it again because I wasn't paying attention. I spilled it. I spilled it everywhere. That's what we like to do. We like to create messes, right? No. But when I do that, what I do is kind of just lift the bar, and you can find where the bubble is. Sometimes get where you need to work it, or I just dump a little this way towards my bar. This is like a screw-on cap. They both do, not that snap-on kind. I don't know how long the little O-rings on them. They're like little rubber O-rings that kind of like absorb, or like they're foamy rather than a nice solid O-ring. So we'll have to change those out. But now I made a big mess, so I need to clean this up first, and then we're going to test this thing. Well, honestly, I don't have that kind of patience, so we're not going to do that. We're going to just, no, we're going to clean this thing up. We're going to clean this thing up, and then we're going to test it. And what you just seen me clean, and what you just see me cleaning with, we may just come out with as a product. It's the world's biggest shop cloth. No, it's an old blanket. We're throwing it out, so I just used that to clean this mess up. But if you want one that big, I don't know what for. Let me know in the comments. Okay, the time has come. The moment we have all been waiting for. Let's get this thing pumped up, primed up, and get this thing to running. I didn't count. Did you count how many times I do it? Okay. Flip that switch on. Choke. It's not a lockable choke. Oh, there it is. Pull it a little harder. And then it says, pull it 5 times. No, it doesn't. It just says pull it. I'm going to stand up here and pull it. That's its little automatic thing. Let's go down on the ground. This isn't very easy. Yeah, that's better. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. That was all right, huh? Let's go ahead and take the choke off now. Okay, let's check it out. Ready? How many pulls is it going to take? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 5? If you're right, put it in the comments that you were right. 1. Maybe my chain's a little tight. No, it seems like it just needed a little oil on it. I forgot to oil that thing up. Sounds monstrous. Ooh, that sounds like a beast, huh? That thing sounds good. I'm pretty impressed. That doesn't sound bad at all. And the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go take this saw right here and we're gonna go put it to the real test. Can it drive through the wood? Of course it can drive through the wood. But what's it gonna do when it actually drives through the wood? Will it work well? Will it blow up? Let's find out. But we're not gonna find out in this video. If you liked this video, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, make sure you knock the notification bell, because our next video coming out might just be us chopping through some wood with this thing. We'll see you next time. In the meantime, you could definitely check out one of these videos.